This isn't your typical footballer story. I'm not the son of a great player. My country has never covered itself in World Cup glory, and there are no big teams earmarking me as Europe's next big thing. I'm none of these things. So who am I? I'm just a short, stocky, weird-looking Asian kid with a dream. A dream to play the game I love, football, professionally, however far that may take me. Now, to have you understand, I'm going to take you back to the beginning. Growing up, I never really felt like I belonged. My parents immigrated to America from Hong Kong when I was very little, and in the school that I went to, I was the only Asian kid, and I was teased for it. I mean, nothing too bad, although the kids even wouldn't call me by my real name. They would just call me, "Oh, that boy?" As Bok Choy. I hated that nickname. I tried to tell them to stop, but you know how it goes. The more you try to fight it, the more it sticks. That boy, Bok Choy. If I'm gonna be honest, it would get so bad that I would come home crying sometimes. But my parents being Chinese, they would just say, "Suck it up." When we were kids in China, we had to deal with communism. And you know what? They're right. Being called Bok Choy is still better than communism. And crying over it wasn't going to make anything better. So, I tried to make friends through sports. And that didn't really work out right away. First sport I tried, basketball, which I found out really quickly I wasn't quite tall enough for. So, next, I tried American football, which I soon found out I wasn't really big enough for. And baseball, well, kind of screw baseball, that shit's hella boring. But football, or soccer, as we call it over here, well, soccer, I took to like a bottlenose dolphin to water. And I was good, real good. Things I would do on the pitch soon got me noticed. No longer was it, "That boy, Bok Choy." It soon became, "That boy? Oh, that's Bok Choy." The nickname I once hated became my armor, and the pitches of Los Angeles were my battleground. And I'd eventually earn a scholarship to the prestigious UCLA. Academic scholarship, I mean, not athletics, come on. I'm Chinese. Nobody gives Asian kids athletic scholarships, let's be realistic here. But I was given the opportunity to walk onto the UCLA soccer team. I made the cut, and I never looked back. Fast forward to the present. Today I just graduated from UCLA. I leave UCLA as their all-time goal scorer, a record previously held by Kelly Holcomb, a record people care so little about that you probably didn't notice that I made up that name. And this picture is actually a young Bryan Cranston. Yes, he is the danger. Now I find myself at a crossroad in my life. On the one hand, I did pretty well academically at UCLA and earned myself an internship with Google if I want it. That's up in Silicon Valley, about a 7-hour drive north in California, so I could still be pretty close to my parents and friends. But I know that in my heart, there's only one thing in my life that I'm passionate about, and that's playing football. Now my parents think I'm a fool for chasing my dream, but I know that if I never take this shot, if I never chase my dream, I'll never forgive myself. Never. And I'm walking around these streets waiting for a phone call like a dumbass because today is the first day that teams are eligible to go ahead and ring me up and offer me a professional contract. Now, if I had my dream choice, I'd absolutely love to play for my father's favorite team and my favorite team, Manchester United. I mean, come on. Their stadium is literally called the Theater of Dreams. Who wouldn't want to play for them? But let's be honest. They were never going to call. Not good enough. And I also wouldn't mind staying in LA and playing for my hometown team, the LA Galaxy. But they also didn't call. Not good enough, I suppose. Heck, at this point, I would have loved to play for any MLS team. But I never got a call from the MLS. In fact, I didn't get a call from anybody that day. Maybe my parents were right. Don't be silly, don't be a fool. Play it safe. Take the internship at Google. Come on, you dummy. I mean, it would be pretty cool to work at Google, but then everything changed. My phone rang, and on the other line was a team that believed in me. And it would be the only team that believed in me. That team was Luton Town. Now I'm going to be honest, growing up in America, I had never heard of Luton Town before. So I did what any red-blooded American does. They don't know much about anything. They go to Wikipedia. And from what I could decipher, Luton Town was a small city in the UK, and their football team played in the 4th division of the English Professional League. They had actually only made it to the 4th division last season, and started out pretty well, but seemed to fade later in the season. They had seen some of my highlights on YouTube, and wanted to give me a shot, hoping maybe that I could help them get to the next level. But I also found out on Wikipedia that apparently Luton Town was founded by pirates and Vikings. And that is a solid fact, because it was on Wikipedia. And we all know, if it's on Wikipedia, it has to be true. I was sold. So I called them back, and told the manager at Luton Town, sign me up. And like that boy Bok Choy would start his journey at Luton Town.